Okay, hello. Didn't plan on going live. So if you're watching, that's awesome. If not, I'll post this so you can watch later. I just recently got a couple new colors, so I wanted to try out some new eye colors, just some new techniques, and just see where this takes us. Okay, so first things first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my eyes. And I am going to start by priming them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my palette and I'm going to start with my main highlight color, which is wheat. I'm just going to prime up these eyes so you can see how simple this is. Just going to prime them up. I'm going to throw a little bit of everything at you today. Okay, eyelids are primed. That simple. Now, this technique that I'm going to show you would be good because some of you are going to be going on vacation, getting ready for warmer weather. So what I am taking right now is my favorite air spun, and I am going to take this, have some, I don't want to show you how much is in my lid because I don't want to dump this all over myself. Okay, put some on the other end of my 3D brush, and I'm just gonna go like this, right on the eyes. The reason why I like to do this is because I can get a little oily down around here. And you know what? In the summer months, I'll show you what you can do. Go ahead, take this, go all over your face. But, so let me go back to what I was saying here. The reason why I like to do this is because if you're a little bit more oily, or especially having different kind of sunscreens on and stuff in the summertime, your face feels oily. So this is by either putting a setting powder, or you can also use your setting spray. Put that on first. It just kind of absorbs any of the extra oils. Okay, so there we go. That's it. Now, let's start with putting on eye colors. I got some new eye colors, which I'll show you right here. This one is Havana, Sedona, Coal, and then I'm going to also use my favorite Cupcake, which is on a different palette. So, and I got this new brush, a smudge brush. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and use my smudge brush. And the first color that I'm going to take is this real pretty Havana. I've never used this before, so I just have really liked that color. So let's see what happens when I put this on. Okay, so let me turn my mirror so I can see a little bit more. What I'm going to do with this is I am just going to line my lid. That's it. Just going to line my lid and up a little bit above the crease with this Sedona. Okay, and now we'll just go ahead and do the other eye. So now you can just see how this is going. A little bit up above crease line there. I think today I'm gonna go with a little bit more bronzier colors when I do it on. And I'm going to show you how to do bronzer today too. Okay, now let me tell you about a tip that you can use when you're using your brushes, especially when you're doing your eye brushes. If you hold it real close to the top up here, it gives you such a firm grip. But if you grip down here at the bottom, gives you just a little bit more of a lighter grip, and it just seems like the placement on when you're working with this, it just seems to be, the placement is a little bit better. So try holding as you're using your different pencil or your different brushes, try changing up your grip. You don't want to be death gripping it, you just want to be able to use a nice gentle grip. Okay, next color that I'm going to go with, I'm going to take the other end of my smudge brush, is going to be my Sedona. What I'm doing is just, let's see, get it right there, tapping off any of the excess. And what I'm gonna do is go right above my crease line. So get some on the brush. I'm just gonna go right up above, just like so. Nothing too crazy or out of the ordinary here. Kind of like do the other eye here. Get in a little bit closer so you can see just a little bit better and a little bit tighter view. Just how I'm doing right above that crease line. Okay, there you go, just like that. And now what I'm gonna do is just take it and I'm gonna do line the lower lid here. Again, nothing too crazy. Oop. Do the same thing on the other eye here. Okay. There you go. Okay. That is all that we're doing with that. Now, I'm going to take the smaller end of my my blush brush, got the fluffy end, the smaller end, and I am going to take some of my kohl. You know what? Take that back. I'm going to go with my multitasker brush instead. Kind of has the nice flat paddle end, or this end right here. So what I'm going to do, very carefully, let's see if I can get that right. Okay, I'm just loading the thinner end, and I am going to basically use this as my dry eyeliner. So get it nice and tight there so you can see what I'm doing. Is just going right along that bottom line, bottom lash or upper lash line. Just going nice and tight right in there. Let's do the other eye here, okay? Same thing. Not winging this out or anything like that. I'm just doing a nice tight lash line. And what else I'm going to do, I'm going to take this, I'm going to go right along the bottom lash line here. Okay, other one. Okay, that's it. Now, one other thing that I'm going to show you that I'm going to do with this kohl is the main reason why I got this kohl is because I want to, I'm loading it up right here. I have these sparse eyebrows, so watch this. What we can do with all of this is just shadow. This is all we're going to do with our shadow. I'm going to take it and I am giving myself some fuller eyebrows. Okay, let me scoot back so I can see a little bit better. A little bit dark, but it works. So let's do this side. Now, if you have, made a mistake like that, we'll fix it. Okay, if you have your contour, I'm going to show you something else too. I'm going to add in a little bit of my contour color. Flip this around. I'm going to fix this up here in a little bit too. Let me show you too. I will take some of my darker indigo contour. Watch this. Use this same, why we call it the multitasker brush, because it is multitasking. Go ahead and I'm just going to fill in these brows just a little bit more. I did order some of the brow wax, which should be here on Friday. So I'm excited to see how that all plays out. I always kind of wanted to microblade my brows, but yeah, I'm kind of a little too chicken to microblade my brows because of what it looks like in the meantime. This is just a little bit dark, but that's all right. Gives you an idea. Okay, that's it. Ooh, a little dark. What you gonna do, right? Tell you what, it looks easy when you see people put their makeup on in the phone. It's not. I don't have a mirror behind me, so I'm only using my phone. Okay, there we go. That's it. Okay, so let's hit back to our eye colors again. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take now my favorite. You can see I use a lot of this, my Cupcake, flat end of the brush, load it up, and I am just going to go right below my brow, right below those eyebrows. Okay, let's do the other side. Even these guys out. Okay, that's it. See how simple we just a couple colors and just went ahead and went on here. Nothing fancy, nothing spectacular today. Just a simple, easy eye. I'm just gonna blend these in together just a little bit. There we go. That's it. Done. Very simple with the eye. Now what I'm going to do, I'm looking for my favorite little Sky High, and we are just going to put on some mascara. Now, one thing I will say that normally we're towards the end of the day, so I'm not going to put on primer, but you can wear primer if you find that you are one of those people that start getting a lot of like runoff or darkness underneath your eyes from your mascara. Put on some primer, because you will find that it's not going to leave that dark smudgy at the end of the day. So really get on there and try out using primer. My favorite is the L'Oreal Luminous. So try that primer, because it is really, really great. I have probably been using that now on a regular basis. I'd have to say since September, and I can't say enough about it. It is great. I've used some other more expensive ones, but I don't see the point of it. I think it holds up just as well. That cheapy one holds up just as well as the expensive ones that I've used. Okay, there we go. The eyes are done. Pretty colors. Glad that I bought these colors. Didn't try them out yet, but I'm really happy with them. Okay, now let us move on to our main colors. I am going to show you, sorry, thought I had I do, right here. I'm gonna pull my hair back, because I'm gonna show you a couple different ways that you can put on your main highlight colors. First one that I'm going to do, that I just want to show you, is I am going to take my main color here, which is the wheat. I am going to just take it, load it onto my finger, and I am just going to dot it right around here. And go what I like to call your beard line, right over here, and go like that over here. So I'm going to do half of my face with the brush. The other half of the face, I'm going to first put it on, I'm going to first put it on with my fingers, and then I'm going to blend it all in. The other half of my face, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on each step with the brush, so you can kind of see a difference. Okay, so there's that. Next I'm gonna do, take my highlight, my accent highlight. I'm gonna go right on the inside here. There, like to do here. I'm gonna just take my finger down the middle of my nose. I'm gonna go up a little bit. And take that darker color and just go up a little bit more. Okay. And then what I'm gonna do is go with my contour color right underneath. You feel where your cheek is, and I'm just taking it right underneath the cheek. And then I'm gonna go right up there on the hairline. And then I'm gonna take some and go right under that jaw. Okay, so let's set my palette down. I'm gonna take the other end of my 3D brush. You can either use this end or the fluffy end. I'm gonna take the fluffy end. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to blend. In the end, we're going to get the exact same look, but I'm just kind of showing you I'm gonna flip this around to use this end, the different ways that you can apply your makeup. And this will also give you a good idea, so you're gonna be able to see how one half of my face looks with my makeup on. Okay, going under the chin. Just gonna take this down, blend it down. Okay, now I'm gonna blend up. Give you some nice high cheekbones. Okay. Okay. There you have it. So you can see, not done, done. Okay, next I am just want to keep this kind of soft, so I'm gonna go with my next favorite color, Nude. Still dot that on my fingers. This end. Just kind of blend that in. Also too, if you are new to the whole cream game, not too sure what to start with, or if you even want to take that jump into starting, start with some blush and try it. You can use any of this stuff, but try your blush with your regular kind of foundation or something. You may see like, wow, I really like it. There you go. Okay, so yeah, if you're gonna try this out and don't want to jump all in and start off with everything, just try the blush, a cream blush. It's great. And you can also, even though I'm going to show you bronzer later on here too, but everything comes in this nice little, so even if you just want to try a blush, you can, because it always stays protected in this nice little container with this nice little tin. Okay, so there was that. Okay, let's go to the other side of the face. This time what I'm going to do, all the same colors. What I'm going to do first is my main highlight color, and I'm just going to start right away with blending this all in. Okay, and then I'm going to go right down here. And down along the beard line. And then I'm going to go just a little bit more over here. Okay, next I'm going to still use the same brush. I'm going to load up my contour. That's about how much is on the brush there. Same placement, kind of like right under that cheekbone. Wipe some of the excess off down underneath the jaw there. Okay, next, still loading some up. Go up here, forehead. Got to even that out a little bit. Okay. Next, I'm going to take some of the Nude. Oh, wait, let me flip. Yeah, since I already loaded up the Nude. Put a little too much on there. That's why I usually have been into putting my blush on with my fingertips. Because I find that I overdo it a little bit. I got to even it out here. Okay. All right, now I'm going to put on my accent highlight. In the corner. Go right down here, down the center of my nose. Okay. That is it. Okay. There's one side, two sides. They look exactly the same. The only thing is different is just kind of how I put it on. I'm gonna just blend this in just a little bit better right here on my forehead. Okay. All right, there we go. That's it. I'm gonna take this off now. Okay, so you have a good idea how that all went. Really simple. Okay, next, get that into place here. Okay, next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my lips. Now watch what I'm gonna do with the lips. Usually I've talked about this many a times before that I love using a lip liner. Instead of a lip liner, what I'm gonna do is I am going to take some of my indigo, loading it on a flat brush and getting a little bit closer. I'm using this as my lip liner, upper lip. Okay, that's it. There we go. I'm gonna flip over to the other end, and now I'm just putting this in my blush, and I'm gonna use that same nude that I have on my cheeks. Yeah. Going ahead and just that's it. So I think that when you do that, or I feel at least that when you do that, it feels like it just gives your lips a little bit more of a fuller look. Okay, so there we go. If I wanted to be done, I could be and throw on some setting powder, but I also want to show you how to use the bronzer. Throwing all kinds of stuff at you today. So I am going to pick up this nice, wonderful, beautiful bronzer brush. This is actually a bronzer and a blush brush. So taking my bronzer brush here, and I am taking some of my Bella bronzer. When you see this as you're shopping online, this is the Bella bronzer. See, this is the color it looks like. When you're looking at it online, it can look super dark and it can look a little bit intimidating. Don't be intimidated by it. Nothing to be intimidated by. It's a very pretty color. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the smaller end of the brush, just going to load some on here. And remember, you don't need a ton because this is cream makeup. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come on here and just kind of where the sun would naturally hit, and give myself a little bit of an added tan. Look at that. Now we're gonna go hit right above that blush. Kind of get it all tip of the nose right there. Okay, we're back. Poor connection signal there. Okay. Just like there. Take some down. And bring it down into my neck. Also too, if you're going on vacation, you're sitting doing a lot of reading, looking down at this, like this, you're not gonna get any sun down here. There you go, that's how you will even yourself out. Get that tan going. Use a little bit more right there. Take it around the backside too, because you don't want to have some like wacky stop line. Okay. There you go. Got your bronzer on. See, all of a sudden we just got a little whoop, little extra sun, little healthy extra glow. Almost done. Now I'm gonna go back to my Airspun, my setting powder. Since I have this brush in my hand, I'm just gonna take the fluffy end, swirl, tap off the excess, set it. Setting your makeup is a must, okay? Do not forget to do this step. You are going to need to set your makeup. Okay. Now, final thing that I'm gonna do, I am going to add a little bit more glow with my illuminator right here. So we're gonna pop on some honey. I'm gonna go right on the brow here, down the center of the nose, and up. And that Cupid's bow. And there we are. We're done. Cause it is, fix my hair up a little bit. Cause it is wintertime here. My lips do feel a little bit drier. I am going to take what I did in an unboxing video the other day, a little bit of my City Lips. This right here is my Tinseltown. Just gonna throw some of that on. Okay. There you have it. Done. Throw that back. Be a little shot of the eyes. And there we are. All done with the makeup. Very simple. Looks like I used a lot. I really didn't use a whole lot. So it was fun playing around with some of these new eyeshadow colors that I got. Didn't go too crazy. Didn't do anything out of the ordinary, but now you also got to see how the blush, or not the blush, I'm sorry, how the bronzer went on and how easy it is with the bronzer. And especially with this bronzer blush, I mean, nothing to be intimidated by. So there you have it. There are the colors, simple applications. So I hope that you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below. Feel free to ask anything. If you're ready for a color match, change up your routine, let me know. I would be so happy to help you. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Also, I want to say thank you for all of your kind comments and everything else too. This has just been such an incredible, fun journey, and I just appreciate everybody for watching and having fun with me. So have a great day and take care. Bye.